Lepervanche online campus. Today we want to show you how to make an animated whiteboard using markers, your phone, and things that you can find at home. No extra software except PowerPoint and a video editor. So first, you want to see here that we have to create an outline of the steps that we're going to be following. I'm going to show you these steps later. Then we're going to create an idea of the graphic that we want to see. In our case, we're going to use one of our popular business functions that we have here on this device that is also very cool to draw pictures from a phone. We have one or two of these templates that are very helpful to do squares and pieces and a ruler. We have duct tape. We did this video during our lockdown in 2020 coronavirus days. So we use that tripod that we have, a selfie stick. We put it together with duct tape. We anchor it to the table in the kitchen so we can create a video. And of course, we put the camera here and we set it up in a way that don't move. When I was doing these videos in Florida, I have many devices to hold the cameras and move things from the top of my head. But now, you know, we're improvising to do this. First, you need a paper with the lines that you are planning to use. You normally put it on the table. And then you need several markers with all the colors that you are planning to use, ready to use, because you're going to be moving your hand, and when you move your hand, you're going to be showing part of the hand. You have to be careful with the light. Here we have a light of the window, so we are fine with this. And then we're going to start, because I need, first I will draw the squares on the center, and then I will go around with the arrows and the other components. I will show you in another shoot of this video how they look from the top. The part from the top is being added later to this short video, so you're not going to see me while I'm drawing. You're going to see the edition of the final video that includes what I'm doing from the top. Okay, you see here I have the camera more or less in a way that I can see that I am covering the corners of the paper. And we want to start recording the video. Of course, you always can add and remove things. So the first thing that you have to do is, because you're going to use time lapse, that you have to be slow while you draw. I try not to add too much hands to the equation. So I will start first with the title. Oh, sorry, I forgot to add the white paper. So we're gonna, oops, don't move. We're gonna add a paper. Don't move. Here. I'm gonna add the white paper to the top of this. And now I'm going to make the recording of the top. I will zoom a little bit so I cover the four corners of my paper, and then I'm ready. First, I'm going to start with the title. Of course, you're going to see that normally the graphic that you used before is going to be very sharp, but this is why I'm using now the template. Although sometimes I don't like to use the template, I try to do it, and I will do all the parts that I need. See here, I try to keep the other hand outside of the frame, so you only see the hand that is moving and drawing the rectangles of this graphic. Then I'm going to add now the arrows. I'm going to add an input arrow So I know that we are talking about a system and different color, and then I'm gonna add the output arrow. Then I'm gonna add the boxes of the different areas that I'm gonna use in red color. So I already know that this is going in red. And to finish with the arrows, I'm gonna add another arrow that I'm gonna need later, and another arrow that I also need later. Then back to the black marker, I'm going to start writing all the way from the top. Operations, human resources, marketing, that these are the main areas of a company, and of course sales. You see that I am using different size of fonts, so you can see the space I have. I'm trying to keep everything like a real whiteboard. This is a replica of the whiteboard I normally do in a real whiteboard in a classroom. So now that we also use this online, I created a way to do our whiteboards online. We're going to have logistics, research and development, training, quality, environmental, IT, and then I'm going to add another square that was missing, that is social responsibility. As I build this square, this area, I also add discussions to the topics and to the specific areas that we are talking about. So we're going to see what is the input in the arrows. So we're going to have the suppliers that are going to bring raw materials or services to the company, and this is center representing the company. And in the output side, well, we're going to put the customer. The customers are the one who we want to serve, we want to sell our services. We are going to now generate a conversation about finances. You want to see here that if we have suppliers, we are going to sell, to buy from the supplier, so we need to add a line here to finances to receive money. And this is going to generate accounts payable, so we can have a conversation about the income and outcome of money. In the other side, if we have customers, then we are going to have the line from finances all the way to customers to get account receivables, and then we are creating a flow only related to the flow of customers. In the same way, we can create a flow of human resources, employees that we need, distributors that are going the other direction, in training, who is going to train us, and how we're doing the IT, what kind of procurement we're getting to supply our company with products and services, and the area related to the other functions. Well, then in this specifically graphic, we're going to add what is the global environment, and then we're going to go back again to the title. Let's say global environment, and you see that we're using red color, and then we're going to add what are the forces that are going to influence this area. The technological forces, socio-economical, political and social, demographic, and environment. You see here, I am trying to add a lot of area to the paper so we can have a very complete. And sometimes you can see that maybe the graphic looks crowded, but again, this is 1 hour of class condensed only to less than 10 minutes, I hope. Well, we're going to talk about also the strategies that you use, your strategic management part. We're going to talk about outsourcing, and where are your competitors.
Our global learning opportunities building engagement continue by exploring business functions in a company. We are going to have operations, manufacturing, inventory, and then work as a system. We are going to have an input, an output, and of course, the feedback that are going to provide new input to our company. We're going to add now the suppliers who are going to give us the raw materials that we need for the products and services, and of course, the customers. In our company, human resources, people are very important because they are going to market and sell our products and services to the customers. Later, we're going to have an exchange of money going to the suppliers and coming from the customers, and this is why we need finances. Besides, we need distribution to move goods from one place to another, research and development to improve new products, training, quality control, check the environment to support green initiative, and of course, social responsibility because we have to use part of our profits to improve our world. In the global environment, we have to see what parts are going to outsource and who are our competitors who are going to go after our customers. These are the business functions, and now we're going to give you a brief list of the global environment that you also have to check. These are also called the forces, external forces like technological forces, social-cultural forces, political and social situation if you're going to go global, economic forces, demographic, and of course, environmental forces. These have been a brief explanation of the systemic view of the business functions and the global environment.
This is some of the examples I have been using in other classes. This is for the TEDx Adventures and the Sustainable Development Goals. This is the global management process that we normally follow to explain all the different stages, also using the system. Very well, this is what we have for today for our short video presentation behind the scenes doing our virtual whiteboard.